In this week's On It with Stevens Life, we lay out the housing arrangements for winter break. Find out how long you could stay on campus.
Plus, while Stevens College is pet friendly, some locations on campus ban the animals. We've got that list coming up.
As the end of each semester rolls in, students living on campus prepare to move out, whether that's for winter break or summer break. But that's not always been the case for two of Stevens' residential buildings. Thank you for joining us. I'm Angel Mendez.
And I'm Jessica Langford. Under the previous ownership, Columbia and Will Halls on campus allow students the opportunity to remain on campus during the winter break.
That's right, the buildings in the senior quad have always been viewed as upperclassmen housing where those older students could obtain part-time jobs or avoid the month-long uproot from campus. Students only learned the week before Thanksgiving break that this year would be different. Now that Stevens owns the two buildings, we've told you in previous reports that the rules applied to other residential buildings now apply to Columbia and Wood Hall, and this time is no different. That means for those students under the impression that they would be able to remain on campus during winter break, they have to find another place to live. One student we talked to said she's been thinking about quitting her job because she's not able to find a place to stay after being notified of the change so late in the semester. However, Residence Life has created a measure to accommodate students in extenuating circumstances that prevent them from being off campus. Residence halls officially close at noon on December 14th and won't reopen to students until January 14th at 8 a.m. However, for those students needing a place to stay during winter break, they can file an appeal with Residence Life to remain on campus from December 14th through the 22nd and January 2nd through the 13th. However, no one can appeal to be on campus December 23rd through January 1st, as all of campus will be closed. President Diane Lynch said safety is the main concern when making that decision. The students approved will be required to stay in Robert E. Hall unless they live in an on-campus apartment and also work a minimum of 7 hours in an assigned office on campus. Appeal forms are located in the Residence Life office. Each appeal will be reviewed by members of the student services staff and handled on a case-by-case basis. All appeals must be received by 5 p.m. on December 11th.
And whether you're staying for winter break or not, those furry friends on campus always have rules to follow as well. I want to talk with some viewers about their concerns with pets on campus, wanting to know exactly where their owners are allowed to bring them. According to Director of Resident Life, Alyssa Pill, pets cannot be kept in any common areas on campus. That includes classrooms, the dining hall, and library. However, pets registered as a service animal can be approved through student services before they're permitted in public spaces on campus.
And as we wrap up our final week of the semester, some students will finish their final week ever at Stevens and next week's graduation ceremony.
On it, Haley Johnson has all the details on December commencement. Haley?
A group of 30 undergraduate and 12 graduate and online students will be honored in this year's December commencement. Commencement will take place on Friday, December 13th at 6 p.m. in the Kimball Ballroom of LRW. 3 students will graduate summa cum laude, 3 magna cum laude, and 4 cum laude. We also have 1 student who will graduate with honors, and 8 students will graduate as members of the Pinnacle Honors Society. This year's commencement speaker is Allison Spellman from Stevens class of 1993. Tara Carlson, a senior fashion marketing and management major, will speak on behalf of the undergraduate class, and Melinda Adams, a strategic leadership major, will represent the graduate class. There will also be performances by Shina Brashears and Becca Hutchins. Back to you.
Thanks, Haley.
And looking at news across America, the Pacific Northwest Seismic Network recorded a strong earthquake in Seattle on Monday, but it's not what you think. The magnitude 1 to 2 range seismic activity did not come from natural causes, but from football fans in the CenturyLink field during Monday night's football match of the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints. The Seismic Network staff recorded 5 separate seismic events a block away from the stadium during the game. The fans set the Guinness World Record for noise at an outdoor stadium at a staggering 137.6 decibels, beating out Arrowhead Stadium's record set in October with 137.5 decibels. Just to put that in perspective for you, a jet engine at 100 feet is about 140 decibels. And in news around the world, a story of survival of a man out of Brazil. As an infant, Paulo Henrique Machado contracted polio that paralyzed him from the waist down, breathing from the help of a respirator. He was sent to live in a hospital with little hope of survival, where he still remains 43 years later. His mother died 2 days after Machado was born, and his other family members soon stopped coming to visit him. With the hospital as his new home, the staff became his family, but Machado pushed beyond his physical limitations. He's training as a computer animator, where he created a cartoon on his life that is now being helped through crowdfunding. With his love of video games, he says he hopes they will soon be able to take him out into the real world.
And in the limelight this week, where we highlight the most talked about celebrity news, rapper Kanye West is known for his lyrical content, but here lately, that has been overshadowed by some ridiculous rants and comments. This time, he took to Ryan Seacrest's radio show to express his feelings on his influence on fashion. But in there, took a few jabs at President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama. Check out how Kanye feels about him and fiancée Kim Kardashian's influence to the fashion world.
Kim Kardashian shouldn't be on the cover of Vogue. She's like the most intriguing woman right now. Barbara Walters is calling every day, please, let me put you on the most interesting. Of course we're the most interesting, but and collectively we're the most influential, because it's true, especially with clothing. Nobody's looking at what Obama is wearing. Michelle Obama can't Instagram a pic like what my girl Instagrammed the other day.
I saw the other day.
You know, it's
By the way, whose suit was that? That was amazing.
Very interesting comparison, Kanye. And if you thought it couldn't get any worse, Kanye just recently dropped his video for Bound 2, which featured a very topless Kim Kardashian. Tweet me at Jessie Mae James to let me know what you think of his video in comments. And in the music news, I am a huge fan of underground artists, and I will always take the time out to showcase a few. Joelle James has been working with Chris Brown since his Boy in Detention days, and now she's working on her own solo project, but in the meantime, she lends her vocals to do a cover of Beyonce's hit, 1+1. Check her out.
I got nothing.
This was so good.
I got you. Oh. If I ain't got something, I don't give a damn, 'cause I got it with you. Ooh, I don't know much about algebra, but I know 1 + 1 = 2, and it's me and you. That's all we'll have when the world is through, 'cause baby, we ain't got nothing without love.
And in movie theaters right now is The Hunger Games: Catching Fire. This sequel follows Katniss and Peeta as they now become targets of the Capitol after their victory in the 74th Hunger Games that sparked a rebellion in the District of Fennel. Starring Jennifer Lawrence as Katniss Everdeen, don't miss out on this great action.
And in our weather headlines this week, Onyx Lane Wallace has kept an eye on the sky and has more on what we can expect for the next 7 days. And Lane, I'm hearing snow. Please tell me otherwise.
Angel, unfortunately, we are going to have some snow in this last week here at Stevens. Your high for today is 52 and partly cloudy. Looking at Thursday, make sure you bundle up and wear your snow gear. The high is only 25 with a 40% chance of snow. Rounding off your week on Friday, we'll reach a high of 23 and partly cloudy. For Saturday, it'll be a great day to stay indoors and study for those finals. The high is going to be 24. Sunday, expect a high of 27 and a 30% chance of snow. And 27 must be the lucky number because we're going to reach a high of 27 and partly cloudy on Monday and Tuesday. Over Thanksgiving break, I got some really great pictures of all of your all's furry friends. First, Brownie from Sycamore, Illinois, was excited to go for a car ride. Fred from Topeka, Kansas, enjoys staying inside and avoiding the chilly weather up ahead. Phoebe from St. Blue, Henry, and Louie are ready for Christmas, rocking their reindeer antlers. And finally, Phoebe from St. Louis is staying inside and avoiding that cold weather. Keep sending me those cute puppy pictures over break at Lane_Wallace or Stevens_Life. Back to you.
Hey guys, so throughout the semester, I've been asking you to tag me in some of your favorite OOTDs, and we have here a few of those today. I also caught a few of you being fabulous on campus and included those too. Here's your spotlight moment, ladies. Brianna Jackson is a sophomore marketing and advertising major with a minor in event planning. Casey Cook is a junior fashion communication major. Jasmine Gack is a sophomore fashion marketing and merchandising major. Lauren Fisher is a junior fashion communication major. And Natalie Strauss is a junior fashion marketing and merchandising major. Thank you again, ladies, and keep staying fabulous because next semester I will include one lucky lady per week who were caught being fabulous. But before we send off, we have this week's tutorial from On It Olivia Odell, who features her take on that perfect holiday makeup look.
Hey guys, the holidays are here, and what better way to look fabulous than with my gold and cranberry makeup look. For this look, I've already started my face, so I've done my foundation, my concealer, my bronzer, and my blush. But now for the eye look, we're going to start with a primer. A primer prevents the eyeshadow from creasing, and it makes the eyeshadow last longer. For the first step of this look, we're going to apply a gold eyeshadow all over the lid. Now I'm going to take a dark cranberry color and apply that to my crease. Now I'm going to take a little bit of a lighter cranberry color and apply just above the color that we just put in our crease. This will blend it out and just give it a little more brightness. Now I'm going to add my highlight. I'm going to use a light champagne color and apply this under the brow bone and in my inner tear duct area. Now using a black eye pencil, I'm going to line my lower waterline. Now using the second cranberry color that we used, I'm going to apply that to my lower lash line. Now apply 2 good coats of mascara. Now just apply your favorite lip color.
Thank you, Olivia. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at _Kobe Cheese and hashtag Kobe's Closet for more style advice and OOTDs while on break. Remember, your style is on the inside, so why not express it on the outside? Happy holidays.
All right, thank you, Olivia and Colby, very much for that. But in this week's Sports Corner, we're joined, of course, always by Sports Information Director Adam Sampson. And the last time he was on the show, we talked about how a lot of the athletes were winning a bunch of awards. I hear there's even more rolling in.
Yep, we have a little bit to catch you up on from our last time out. Before Thanksgiving break, the academic honors for the cross-country team continue to roll in as senior Kaylin Crane and Emily Mendoza were named Daktronics NAIA Scholar Athletes. This prestigious NAIA award requires that the student athletes maintain a cumulative 3.5 GPA or higher and is at least a junior academically. Awesome achievement right there for the ladies. And last Tuesday before Turkey Day, the Stars basketball team hit the hardwood for a rematch with Missouri Valley College. With a turnover-happy first half, the Stars fell behind by 30 at halftime and as much as 45 early in the second. But things got better, and significantly better for the Stars. They picked up the pressure, found the open lanes, and were quite successful getting to the free throw line, converting on 24 of their 32 attempts. One of the standout performances came from sophomore forward Dana Hageman, who scored 17 points in the second half, and her night included a career-high 21 points, a career-best 12 of 13 from the free throw line, and 7 rebounds and 3 assists. Her stellar performance last week earned her AMC Player of the Week honors, which was announced 2 days ago. And joining in on the scoring action were Selena Neal with 20 points, Davielle McCoy with 6, and Jenna Zimsloni with 5. And after a week-long break from action, the Stars were back at it last night with an away game at Principia College. The NCAA D3 school built a large enough lead in the first half to hold off the Stars 61-49. Stars sophomore guard Selena Neal led all scorers with 26 and recorded her first double-double of the season, pulling down 11 rebounds as well. Senior Jenna Zimsloni pitched in a career-high 13 points for the Stars. And Tuesday's game was the beginning of a 4-game stretch in an 8-day span. Tomorrow night, the Stars basketball team will be back at Silverthorne Arena at 7 p.m. to take on the NAIA's 6th-ranked basketball team from Freed-Hardeman University. And on Saturday, Stevens will welcome its second straight AMC opponent as Missouri Baptist visits Columbia for a 2 p.m. contest. And outside of Stevens sports, this weekend is going to be a big weekend for all of the Mizzou fans out there.
Right.
They're going to be playing in their first SEC title game, which is big. And the undefeated MU volleyball team is going to be hosting the first and second rounds of the NCAA tournament.
That's awesome. Lots of action. What do you think the chances are for the Auburn and Mizzou matchup for the SEC championship?
Both of them had good wins last weekend, so it'll be interesting.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, we will keep an eye on those this weekend.
Alrighty, that's all the time we have for you this week and for the rest of the semester, but we will be back for the start of the spring semester. As always, you can visit our website for the 24-hour access to your news at stevens.edu/stevenslife.
You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, so tag us in your photos over winter break. Maybe you got a crazy present for Christmas or you have some puppy pics to show us. Whatever it is, we want to know. And we definitely appreciate you tuning in week after week. So for me and Jessica and the rest of On It, thank you for watching. We'll see you back here in January. Happy holidays.